You're no different from the others. You believe that things can hold treasures and secrets. Only people can hold treasures and secrets.
I will not disappoint those who have put their faith in me.
You mean those who have put their greed on you?
As I didn't see these rivers of blood flowing like the tears of a wounded hell, Petrus. And I was one of them. I was hell.
Is there anyone in here?
Help! Are you Simon?
Yes. Who's that?
It's I, Diego Dosma. We met before.
Not such a pleasant memory.
Not such a bad one either, young man. Is Petros with you?
No.
Well, try and find a way to set us free before we die from thirst, will you?
Did you say us?
A friend of yours is keeping me company. Will you please let yourself be known to our young messiah?
I am Mark, Simon. We already met, but you were no more than a kid.
What are you both doing here?
First, try to set us free. We'll explain later. Act fast. The plague has set its camp in these ruins.
The door is blocked by a wooden board.
Find a way to remove it.
The drawbridge looks untouched.
Young man, shall I venture to remind you that the situation is far from safe? Hello, Simon. I am relieved that you set us free.
I haven't come to set you free. I've come to set Mark free. From you. Quite a different matter.
From me? Well, that's understandable. But I am afraid that first you will have to set him free from the cage.
What does he mean by that?
He means we don't have the key. Diego is too tired to move from that chair. I have no idea what they did with it. But I need you to find it for me.
First, Tell me who did what, how they did it, and... I'm sick of not knowing anything. Can you understand that?
That's all right, boy. You have every reason to complain, but time's running against us. The plague has spread around in this area, and I doubt the bonfires and the burning succeeded in stopping it completely. I was a prisoner, as you know, but hear what I gathered of the story. There was a gang of bandits who had been rampaging the region for a long time. The Templars finally managed to arrest 2 of their leaders, whom they hanged. Soon afterwards, the plague started. Diego arrived on the very day when the troops were packing.
Then I asked to be left alone here with Mark, in the company of 2 guards and an executioner. But the bandits came to have their own revenge. They killed the guards and the executioner, and apparently hanged one of them. Then they decided to immure us. For amusement, I imagine, or from fear that we should have the plague.
I don't understand. Weren't you supposed to torture him?
That's what he did. I taught him this game, and since then I could not win one single play.
You are playing jokes on me again.
Forgive us, boy, but we really need to find the key to Mark's cage. We'll answer all your questions when you're done.
What held you from torturing him? Don't tell me it's pity. I know what you did in Béziers. You did it in the name of God.
You look like a very smart and educated child, but still a very naive one. That kind of trial has very little to do with religion and a lot to do with politics.
Can't you see the horror in your speech?
I do. But I also see the danger in those so-called Cathars. Do you think the Kingdom of France can afford a civil war?
Isn't that what's going to happen anyway?
Maybe. But Innocent III has been trying to prevent it for 30 years. Now, the unity of Europe is at stake. Pax et fides, my son. Peace and order justify the sacrifice of human lives.
Mark, I hope you don't support this sort of horror and contradictions.
I don't accept them, but I have lived through too many of them not to have discovered that they hold a certain part of the truth.
Why then? Why the tradition? Why all this?
Because, Simon of the Dream, the truth has its limits, and weren't they sometimes violated by the dreams of some? We would live in an animal realm of terror. I have chosen to be one of the dreamers.
Now, may I know how an inquisitor becomes the ally of a heretic over a Moorish game?
Diego?
You may tell him.
Diego used to be one of us.
What?
The tradition brings together men of all religions. That's its essence. Didn't anyone tell you that yet? Our only goal is to gather men of goodwill around the simple belief that there is more nobility and faith in trying to overcome our differences than in fighting over them.
But the Pope sent you.
His Excellency is a visionary. He sent me to inquire about this manuscript, which I did.
Sir Mark, what does it all mean?
He asked him to inquire about it, not to take it and bring it back.
Is that answer supposed to make me scream and shout, "Eureka, I understand"? Then perhaps I'm slightly dumber than you think.
You are not. It's just that I can't cast a complete light on this story yet. Your quest isn't over, and it is not my responsibility to rush its conclusion. You have to find Belibast.
When and where is this supposed to happen? Petrus was to show me the way.
Your feet will show you the way. I have a feeling that you will meet him soon. Head for the cliff.
His Excellency is a visionary. He sent me to inquire about this manuscript, which I did.
Good morning, young man.
Good morning. But I know you.
Memory speaks a foreign language of which we don't get all the subtlety. This is what makes our perception of the truth so uncertain and our judgments so changeable. We should be much wiser to treat our memories as carefully as we treat our dreams.
This is no answer to my question.
Oh, so it was a question. In that case, the answer is maybe. Now it's my turn to ask you a question. What are you seeking in this wild region? What dream or memory are you running after?
I am looking for the house of a man we call Belibast.
No, fire in the fireplace and large stone walls to protect you from the wind. Indeed, here is a fantasy which fits your situation perfectly. But you haven't answered my question frankly. What are you really looking for? What is your deepest desire? The one you would not confess to anyone, not even to the little priest in black.
I am looking for an answer which seems important in everyone's eyes.
And what does this answer represent to you?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm afraid that the moment I get it, it will reveal another question even more frightening than the previous one.
Which is?
Which is, what will I do with it?
You've just found part of your answer, young man. This deserves a miracle.